Have you ever wondered what happens when you stop communicating with her, especially in today's world where attention and validation are constantly sought after? In a generation where instant replies and social media messages are the norm, silence becomes more than just a pause. It's a statement. It's not about playing games or being passive-aggressive. It's about triggering a reaction that reveals the depth of her feelings. In this video, we'll explore the unexpected impact that distancing yourself can have on her emotions and mindset in the context of romance. Stick around, as this insight might just change how you approach modern relationships. Section 1. Silence sparks her curiosity. The first effect you'll notice when you stop reaching out is that you stir her curiosity. In today's world, women are used to receiving continuous attention. Whether it's likes on their social media posts, messages from friends, or dating apps sending notifications, the digital world floods them with validation. It becomes an expectation, something they rely on day after day. But when someone who once consistently showed interest suddenly pulls away, it leaves an unfamiliar void that demands attention. This isn't just about the absence of communication. It disrupts the rhythm she's grown used to. She might feel a subtle sense of unease. Thoughts like, why hasn't he reached out? Or did I say something wrong? Might start to surface. These questions create a loop in her mind, drawing her attention back to you in the absence you created. The silence, instead of being ignored, becomes louder with each passing moment. What's more interesting is that she may start looking for you in other places. Even if you haven't contacted her, she might begin to check your social media more often. She may engage with your posts, subtly reaching out without making the first move. This is the power of your silence. You've turned the tables, making her the one who feels the need to maintain the connection. Section 2. The shift in focus. Now she's thinking about you. When you stop reaching out, a powerful shift happens in the dynamic of your relationship. The focus moves away from you constantly paying attention to her and shifts toward her paying attention to you. In a world where everyone is seeking validation and vying for attention, stepping back from the constant communication makes you stand out. It's unexpected, and that's what makes it intriguing. This shift in attention also taps into a psychological principle: scarcity. Humans naturally value what's rare over what's abundant. When your attention is no longer immediately available, she starts questioning why she no longer has it. The scarcity of your presence forces her to replay past moments in her head, making her realize just how much she enjoyed those times you spent together. Your silence challenges her assumptions. She might have thought your attention was a given, but now she's seeing that it's not. As she replays memories of your conversations, laughter, and the little things you said, each moment starts to gain more significance. The unpredictability of your behavior, showing that you're not always available, makes you seem even more attractive. This independence signals that you're someone with your own life, your own goals, and that's a quality that will draw her in further. Section 3. Testing her feelings. Does she truly care? One of the most valuable effects of going silent is that it acts as a test for her feelings. Actions always speak louder than words, and when you stop reaching out, her actions will reveal where she truly stands. This isn't about playing mind games. It's about creating clarity in a world where signals are often muddled and intentions aren't clear. If she values what you have, your absence will make her feel the impact. You may receive a message that seems casual, like, "Hey, just checking in," or "Haven't heard from you in a while. Everything okay?" These are signals that your presence mattered more than she might have let on. The key is not to rush to respond, but to observe how much effort she puts in to reignite the conversation. Does she show genuine interest, asking questions and wanting to know more? Or does she keep it surface level? On the flip side, if she doesn't react at all, it's also revealing. While it might be disappointing, this lack of response will help you avoid wasting time on someone who's not genuinely invested in you. Her behavior, or lack thereof, will give you the clarity you need to decide whether this connection is worth pursuing further. Section 4. Shifting the power dynamic. You're not dependent on her attention. Another profound effect of going silent is the shift in the power dynamic between the two of you. Often, the one who shows the most attention early on holds less power. But when you withdraw, you subtly communicate that you're not at her beck and call, and this shifts the balance of power. This is not the typical approach she's used to, and that makes you stand out in a way that's hard to ignore. Predictability in relationships can breed complacency. When you always respond quickly, she may start taking your attention for granted. But when you step back, you show her that you're not dependent on her attention for your happiness. This realization makes you more valuable and intriguing. By demonstrating your independence and self-sufficiency, you increase your attractiveness. It shows that you have your own life, your own boundaries, and you're not waiting around for her to validate you. Modern relationships thrive on mutual respect and autonomy, and by giving her space, you allow her to see your worth in a whole new light. Section 5. The uncertainty. Igniting emotional responses. One of the most powerful effects of going silent is how it stirs a sense of uncertainty within her. Relationships, especially in today's fast-paced world, often thrive on predictability. But when you stop engaging, you disrupt that predictability. This uncertainty is potent because it taps into her fear of the unknown. When she's unsure about why you've gone silent, it can trigger feelings of insecurity, leading her to wonder if you've lost interest or if there's someone else. This uncertainty heightens her emotional investment. The more unpredictable your presence becomes, the more intrigued she is by you. Silence introduces a new layer of mystery that makes her want to figure you out. The question, "What is he thinking?" lingers in her mind, drawing her attention back to you. Section 6. Making her reevaluate your worth. When you stop reaching out, she is forced to reevaluate the connection you share. Constant communication can often lead to complacency, but when you pull back, she's left with a void. This space you've created allows her to realize what she might be missing. Your absence makes her see your attention as something more meaningful, not just another notification. The moments you shared, the laughter, the deep conversations, they all take on new significance. Silence amplifies these realizations, and she might begin to wonder if she took you for granted. This reevaluation is powerful and can lead to her reaching out to rekindle the connection. She may do so with more intention, realizing that you are not just someone who will always be there waiting for her response. This shift in perspective changes the way she views the relationship, making future interactions more balanced and grounded in mutual respect. In conclusion, silence in relationships can stir emotions, trigger curiosity, and shift dynamics in ways that constant communication can't. It allows both parties the space to reflect and reevaluate their connection. By stepping back, you give her the opportunity to miss you, to desire your presence, and to truly understand your worth. This is not about playing games, but about creating space for genuine feelings to emerge. Knowing when to step back is just as important as knowing when to engage. If you understand this balance, you'll create a deeper, more meaningful connection. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Share your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.